friends, welcome to another Renee's Corner video. I'm Renae, and today we are going to be recapping my week. I know I said in a previous video that I wasn't going to be recapping my weeks, and I still really want to do that, but I felt that because the way the week went, I was unable to record. And yeah, like I'm just trying to struggle through, like it doesn't feel like struggling, but it feels like I'm swimming against the tide, and like I'm pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing against the tide, and it just is not letting up. And so, you know, I said this last week, and I'm probably gonna say it again this week, is that I am really going to try this week to record. The first half of this week was really good. What did I do? Oh, I got to shadow at a like addictions recovery place. I think I talked about that in last week's video because I recorded it on Monday. But anyways, I got to shadow at a addictions recovery place, and so I got to work with a person who did like the intake. So as soon as you like walk in and say, hey, I would like to get some assistance with my addiction, and like that person is sort of like the first person that the person or the patient will see. And so I got to do that, which was really cool. Tuesday, I don't remember what I ended up doing on Tuesday. I think I was home. Sorry, I'm bringing up my calendar because I feel like I said I was home, but I was not. Oh yes, I was home. And I hosted a co-working session with my program, and so basically I got a lot of stuff done. And yeah, I was able to be productive in some ways, but in other ways I feel like I'm not as productive as I would like to be. And sometimes that feels very, I don't know, like not disorienting, but it feels like kind of crappy because like I'm used to being a certain level of productive and I'm just not. Currently, I don't know if it's me adjusting to the school year, me trying to balance everything, the current climate of the United States with racial injustices being highlighted again, not that they ever went away, being highlighted, and then just, you know, it's hard balancing everything, I think, and I'm just still trying to get adjusted to the semester. And so, yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday of last week I was working from home. I had some clients, I had meetings, I had co-working sessions. I'm trying to think. You can hear my dog whining in the background. He doesn't need anything, he's just dramatic. Come here. And I had supervision. We, like, our program presents research teams. Like, at the beginning of every year, we'll all present our research lab's work and what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. Wednesday was fine. Thursday, I work at Children's every Thursday, and it was really good. I started scribing, which is like taking the doctor's notes for them, which is really interesting because like I just find that I pay better attention when I'm doing something. Like when I'm shadowing, sometimes it's hard for me to like, I won't say it's hard for me to engage, but I feel like I don't retain the information as much when I'm just like listening as opposed to when I am like scribing. And then came home, like literally, okay, so I was at the hospital until like 12:40, and then I had a meeting at 1:10 that I was on Zoom, so I literally had to like run home and then be in meetings from like 1 till 5. Oh my gosh, so it was like a half day at the hospital, half day at Zoom University, and it was terrible. I do not like those kinds of days, but it was fine. And then Friday, I hosted another co-working session, and then I had a couple meetings and a couple clients. And so this week started out really strong for me. I was really excited. I was like, yeah, this week it's feeling better. I feel good. And then it's like, I don't know what happened. Then suddenly like the week kind of like, it's like sand and you're trying to hold it. And then suddenly like the week just like fell out of my hand. I couldn't hold on to it. And so, yeah, that's basically it. I would say that the majority of the week was good, and then it kind of went downhill with like the instance of Jacob Blake, who goes by Jake, getting shot 7 times, and then that circulating on social media. and me just trying to grapple with my own like processing of that, because it's really, really difficult. For me at least, I try really hard not to watch the video because it's very triggering, and I try really hard to just like feel all the feelings, because I think for me, when I process things, like if I don't handle and feel and deal with the emotions in the moment, like it gets worse over time. And so trying to just deal with that. And then Chadwick Boseman died on Friday, and it was just like devastating to me. Not that I'm like, I mean, I am a huge fan of his. I loved him in Black Panther, and then Get On Up, I think it's the James Brown movie. Like I do really love this man, and it was just so like sudden. And yeah, I guess it just reminds me of like life is so precious. And yeah, it was just like a really heavy weekend too. And like Saturday I ended up I wasn't able to do anything because I wasn't able to focus. I was like grieving this loss of Chadwick, and then, you know, just feeling like really just bummed out about the state of the world, like with COVID, with police brutality, with racism, with being Black in America, with our stupid president. Like I just was like really not in a great headspace. And so I ended up taking the whole day off, which I'm trying to do anyways on Saturdays, but I felt really guilty about it. But I ended up reading the whole day. I finished my book. I don't know where it is, but I was reading Sing Unburied Sing by Jesmyn Ward, and it was a very beautifully written book. I'm still processing the ending, but I thought it was really good. And all that to say, you know, is that like, I think me talking about this is just a reminder to myself that I am not a robot. Like I cannot, you know, like this summer I was so productive, and like this, like March through before I moved, I was so productive, and it just seems like I cannot catch up with that momentum I was doing before. And so I think that I'm trying to give myself as much grace. And so, I mean, honestly, that means like some things are just gonna fall by the wayside, and that's most likely is gonna be YouTube, because I care about my academic performance a lot more. And it's not that I don't care about YouTube, but like if priorities have to be demoted, like YouTube is the first, because, you know, like I'm a PhD student first. And so all that to say, I'm trying so hard to just give myself some grace and be like, hey, the world is a shit show right now, and you are doing the best you can. And I like literally wrote that on my whiteboards this week, because I think I need to remind myself that like I'm not gonna be as productive as I was even a few weeks ago, and that's okay, and just do my best and get what I can get done, and that's good enough. Yeah, so that's basically my whole week. I am praying to God that I am able to record this week, because I have tons and tons of video ideas. Like I think this is the part of the problem, is that when I stop recording on a schedule, I get backed up with ideas, because like I'm a creative person, and that's what happens. So I'm hoping that this week, not this week, but maybe this week, upcoming week, that I'll be able to record. No promises, but I am going to try my darndest to get there. And yeah, so this upcoming week is super busy. I don't know if I'm gonna do a weekly recap or what, but yeah, this upcoming week is really busy. I am trying to be there for all of you as much as I can, and I'm also trying to be there for myself, to be honest, because it's just, sometimes the world is like super heavy, and I am trying my best, honestly, to deal with it and to be there for people and to be there for myself. But it's hard, like, yeah, it's hard. And so basically that's it for this video. I'm hoping that I'll go to bed tonight, wake up on the right side of the bed, get to go to the hospital, see all these beautiful little kitties, and yeah, so I'm hoping to have a better week, even though this week was mostly good. Yeah, so that's basically it. Be sure to follow me over on my social media. I usually post on my Instagram stories like every day, so that you guys know I'm alive if I'm not posting here. And yeah, if you've watched this far, I would say leave a pink emoji. There's no reason, it's just pink. strangers around me. And I will see you guys next week. Peace out. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. All those good things. And I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Bye.